everyone. Today we gotta talk about Avantis because I know you guys seen that pump. That was a really big pump inside of Avantis. Right now it's at 17% up in the last 24 hours, but before it was like 30%. It was literally up like 30%. But we're gonna talk about this. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice, but let's talk about what happened here. So, as you can see, we are up 17% in the last 24 hours, 375 million inside of trading volume, a huge increase from before. Market cap at 154 million. But look, I'm telling you guys, the second this trading volume starts to slow down, this always happens with Avantis. The second the trading volume starts to slow down, the price is going to come down as well. So remember that. Do not get trapped. This is I still feel like this is a bull trap. Some people might not feel like that, right? But let's just kind of look at a few things here. So currently we are at somewhat of a support. I guess we could call it like a minor support area, right? So yeah, we can call it like a minor support area. But what I was mentioning inside the other videos, when hey, this thing could it could break out a bit, but it could be a bull trap. I mentioned that for a reason, guys. I mentioned that for a reason. So notice how when we pumped, it was just a random pump out of nowhere, and we really aren't seeing, we're really not seeing the results, right? Like almost all of that pump is now gone and out the window. Like it was a huge pump, yeah, but now it's almost gone and out the window. So what we need is for Bitcoin to maintain its prices, not go down. But you can see this downward channel right here. We're pretty much in this right now for the win, right? We're in it for keeps at this point. We either break out right here with Bitcoin, or we continue this downward channel, right? And that's going to bring us to 100K. So we need to break out there right now, because if we don't, Bitcoin is going to suffer and it will pull everything else down with it. So I'm still watching out for this. And it's funny that the second a pump starts to happen, people are like, oh, Avantis is going to take off now. It's bullish now. It's bullish now. But I've been noticing, you know, in the past few weeks, a lot of people talking about how, oh no, Avantis is going to zero. Avantis is crashing. Avantis is done. It's a scam. But now those same people are, you know, back being bullish with Avantis again. And it's crazy how that happens, right? When everything's bullish, we never see the bears. When everything is bullish, we never see the bears. Like, even look at it. Look, you can type in Avantis on Twitter. We don't have not one single person bearish on Avantis. Everybody is bullish. Everybody's expecting it to take off. I like to play the contrarian, and I kind of feel like because of this, it might take off. It might crash because of this, right? Because everybody is expecting it to take off. Nobody here is bearish. Everybody is doing some type of technical analysis that doesn't look too technical to me, but they're doing technical analysis and they're like, oh yeah, it's going to take off. This person is showing both ways that it can go. But honestly, I will say this. If it can withstand the support that it's at now and use this as a base and not go below this level, this 57-cent support, if it doesn't go below 57 and it continues on an uptrend, then I think that we are continuing the bull rally, right? But if we break this 57 cents level and then go on to break the support here at the Fibonacci at 53 cents, then I'm definitely right that it's a bull trap. But I'm still standing on what I said earlier. I still think this is a bull trap, guys. But I mean, it's up to you guys. You guys got to do your own research. Pick what you think it is, because I could be wrong, right? I could be wrong, and it could continue to go up. But this is a critical support area. If this is broken, then there's a high likelihood that I'm right. But if it's not broken and this is holding up, then yeah, I'm wrong. So yeah, we'll see what's going to happen there with that. We have some selling pressure coming in for the MACD. All this is buying, and then when you see the lightly green shaded ones, that's when the selling's coming in. So we're seeing some selling obviously there. We are seeing the %R trend exhaustion curving downwards. Remember what I said before, guys. Remember what I said before. Watch the video from yesterday. I said this short-term trend is the white line, right? But notice how the short-term trend pumps and comes back down. because it's not being followed by the long-term trend. The long-term trend is not allowing it to continue upwards. So the short-term trend has to come back down. What just now happened? Short-term trend comes up. Now it's coming down. Long-term trend doesn't follow it all the way up. About a quarter way, and now it's coming down. So if both of these percent R trend exhaustion indicators here don't start curving upwards, then there's a high likelihood we could continue to pull back. Also, let's go over here to the 2-hour chart. We're also seeing selling pressure starting to build up on the 2-hour chart. Just now starting, you can see that little red candlestick there, that little red chart marker there. I believe they call this one like a something hammer or morning star. I don't know. I don't know the candle. You know what I mean? The candle ticks. Like, they have certain names for them. I don't do my technical analysis based on those, but I have done research on them before. It's called like a hammer star or something like that. And this is like a, I don't know. It's some weird thing like a morning star or something like that, right? I was looking at it. I'm thinking hammer fist. UFC and hammer fist. But no, this does look like it's pulling back now. We're getting some selling pressure coming in, and we're seeing the percent R trend exhaustion is actively pulling back. We have the long-term trend and the short-term trend pulling back simultaneously. So both of them are pulling back. Possibility that we can break this. If we do, then I'm still staying with the same old, that this is a bull trap. And part of me hopes that it is a bull trap. I really do want to see Bitcoin pull back to 85K. That would create the perfect buying opportunity for people that are thinking smart. Like the institutional investors, when they see 85K Bitcoin, they're buying up. Retail traders, when they see 85K Bitcoin, they're selling. They're selling at the bottom because, they think they're just going to keep going. They got their life savings. They got money that they really need in there. So they take it out. But if we go down to 80K and you guys have the mentality of buy the lows, sell the highs instead of buy the highs and sell the lows, if you have that buy the low, sell the high mentality, then you can really clean up when we get down to 85, if we get down to 85K. So I think it's in everyone's favor to just pray Bitcoin goes to 85K, right? Because if we go to 85K and you have some money on the side and you can really get some stuff at some discounts. So I'm really expecting, I don't think it's going to go all the way down to 85K, honestly, even though that is a 32% drop, and my 32% drop theory is playing out so far so good. We've had multiple 32% drops. I'm going to keep bringing this up, but look, multiple 32% drops followed by this is a bull flag, this is a falling wedge, and then we have another one up here. So I don't know, we'll see, but the structure has already been broken. The structure already been broken. So there's a possibility it doesn't hit 85K, because this bull flag, the structure was not broken. This falling wedge, the structure was not broken. This one up here, it was broken because of Trump. Sorry to say, it was broken because of Trump. And also, there's a lot of people saying, oh, the top's in. And then when you look up here, there is like a double top up here. Like it topped twice. So, it is what it is. But yeah, there's a lot of people spreading some FUD, fear, uncertainty, and doubt all over the internet. And over here, guys, you can see what they call a bearish double top. That's exactly what we just had. This is a bearish double top right here, guys. So that is what they call it. Let's pull it back up. So yeah, as you can see here, bearish double top. You could try to say head and shoulders, or nah, but still both of them are bearish. And then this is an inverted head and shoulders, which we're definitely not doing, because but yeah, if you look at the double top, like, we're doing exactly what the double top is. So and then we're looking at Bitcoin here, like boom, boom. So yeah, that's what I'm looking at. We're looking at boom and boom. That's how it is. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about this. Do you think this thing is gonna crash? Like, do you think it's gonna continue on a downtrend here? But me, I'm just looking at it, bearish double top. We come back here, we had the same situation, bearish double top. We come back here, sort of the same thing, but it hit it multiple times. This was just a bull flag. This one was just purely a bull flag. And this was the falling wedge, also having a bearish double top as well. and then you can see the bearish double top up here. So there's a lot of different indicators indicating that it could be following Bitcoin, and this could pull everything down, including Avantis. And then when you also look at other things too, because we're on the daily chart, if you come over here and you look at this, it looks like a lot of buying pressure is about to start coming in. That's a lot of selling pressure, but the buying pressure coming against that is going to be massive. So when you also look at the percent R trend exhaustion, it's all the way down here, which means that it has all of this to go on the way up, which means that it could take off. Like it technically could. Like technically Bitcoin could take off right now, even though we have a bearish double top, even though we have a falling wedge, even though we have a descending channel, even though we have all of this stuff, it could still take off. That's how irrational the market is right now. Like we have so much stuff going against it, and it can still take off. And we still have a pattern that we're following. We're still going down 32%. Every single leg up here inside of the market, 32%, boom, 32%, boom. Now we're waiting for this bull flag, boom, falling wedge, boom, and then again. So it's just crazy right now. You know, you can't really track it at this point, but I'm gonna do the best I can. We're still seeing selling volume here coming up on the MACD, and we're also still seeing the percent R trend exhaustion actively doing exactly what I mentioned that it would do. So I do think we're gonna still sell off here until this reaches the bottom. I truly believe that, and I truly believe the long-term trend is gonna do it as well. And look, this is the weekly chart, guys. So one thing that you got to understand about the weekly chart is just because the weekly chart shows it's going down doesn't mean every day is going to be bearish. It means the days that it's bearish, oh, it's super bearish and it's crashing. But the days it's going up, you know, it's just consolidation. It's just noise. You're seeing 10% pumps, 20%, 30%. But then when you're seeing the drops, you're seeing 30, 40, 50% drops. You're seeing Bitcoin down 10% in a day. Like you're seeing massive drops. And like that's how it happens when you're looking at things on the longer time frame. Like that's why you see these huge red candlesticks, because when it's down a lot. So we just got to be prepared for it. So anyways, this is all I got for you guys today. I'm going to keep you guys updated on this. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice. Hit the like button, subscribe, all that good stuff. Leave a comment in the comment section. And again, getting back to Avantis, guys, I would just say be patient. If you're not holding, I would just say be patient. Don't do anything. If you are holding, you just kind of got to either face the facts that if it drops again, you can buy the dip, or if you have no more money to keep buying the dips, you can just sit aside and wait. You know, the best thing to do in situations like this is to just wait. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Personally, I think this thing has to come down a little bit more. I don't know. It could recover. It could. But when I look at Bitcoin and then look at this, I know that Bitcoin could drag Avantis all the way down. No matter what Avantis does, Bitcoin can drag it all the way down to the ground. But yeah, we'll see what happens here. Go ahead and become a member of the channel, guys. It's only $9.99 per month. I'll go over any crypto or stock that you guys want me to go over, as long as it's not some type of scam coin or some type of penny stock, and then I'll go over it. And also, you'll probably make the $9.99 back in like a month. It's $9.99, guys. Go ahead and check it out, and then go ahead and send me those recommendations. Let me know what you guys want me to go over next. I got a member that he wants us to go over XRP, so I'm gonna go over that, and we're gonna go over some other things as well. But yeah, shout out to you guys, shout out to the members, and as always, I'll be back with another video.